Just because I'm not
Hello
the
and welcome
boss
to
don't mean I
another
run
West
it.
March Guys live stream. I'm your host and DM AJ. This is my lovely cast and crew for this evening.
What
Tonight, we are sponsored by McCarthy Farms and Power Up, the band, and get these Power Up stickers. You want to like name drop where they can get those?
At a show because we don't have a web store.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. We'll have to come to it. All right. Anyways, let's pick up where we left off. You guys had just finished creating a submarine at the bottom of the ocean. You were able to infiltrate and explore the unknown and lost city of Gnosi Alsos. Finn,
Can we just real quick talk about how that's not the ideal place to build a submarine?
no, not at all. But it was out of the fucking way. However, you guys successfully built a submarine. Finn learned all about his past and how his father was basically the man who had built Gnosi and unfortunately died in the submerging of it. But fast forward to you guys chasing, trying to stay hidden from a Leviathan that was chasing you, trying to dance between that and literal hard place. You guys barely, narrowly, almost escaped until Leviathan knocked you guys clean into this sort of like underwater cave system until you bounced and land into a nice nestled spot where you found some peculiar pink crystals. I believe you guys harvested some, but you guys also learned that these pink crystals were the catalyst to what protects Gnosi in the first place. You guys also found out that Victoria's armor was leaking radiation, and you guys kept getting sick until you decided that it was better just to jettison the armor right out of the ship and down to the bottom of the ocean, where hopefully. Yeah, everyone was throwing up and they couldn't figure out why, but eventually they did. But now you guys find yourselves around mid-afternoon, at sea level, in the middle of the Gervasian Ocean, right in between Gervasa and Akthion. The sun is shining. The sky is partly cloudy. The temperature is perfect. Heavy neck, just like he's taken off all of his clothes and he's just like he jumps back into the water half naked, but like it's just like, you guys see that fucking sunlight? And he's just like splashing around. He's like, yes, woo!
Oh,
And then he
finally.
like swims back to the boat and eventually like climbs his way up and, whew, we need to find some booze. Am I right?
I mean, I feel like we may have more pressing matters to attend to, but yeah, we could do boosts also.
Yeah, yeah, Chingle grass is the more pressing matter, babe.
Both of those are
Well, okay.
yeah, heavy neck. That maybe should wait. So now that we're up here, what is the plan? We should probably contact our fleet, no?
Yeah. Does anyone have a way of doing that? Because I think Zilch was our way of doing that, and he's gone.
Fantasma has sending. I think she can have sending. One sec.
Don't they have doesn't she have like the bird messenger thing or whatever? Like,
Yeah, she has that too. Hold on. Wow, why are these not alphabetical? Oh, because it's that. No, I don't think she has sending. Because what? Sending's a fifth up, fourth,
third.
third. Oh, okay. Never mind. Hold on.
Um,
Yeah, she doesn't have sending, but she does have animal messenger. So
yeah, I don't think druids can get it, to be honest. I think it's a wizard, sorcerer, bard thing.
Cleric.
Clerics.
Also cleric.
there you go.
Clerics weird though.
She will
If
ruffle.
only we had a cleric in our party.
Yeah, if
Hold on.
only we had a cleric.
I'm
As she
looking.
pulls her hair and a sparrow kind of just like shoots out of it and then flutters onto her finger. Just go find the lost sleep. Go to and she lets off as the sparrow just takes flight, headed due south, east. So sorry, west. So southwest.
Should we
Anyone
maybe
catch those directions?
should we maybe get like a better look of where the hell we are? Or does anybody have any idea where we are like on a map?
Yeah, we should be right around here. And she points to like exactly where I've placed the ship.
Hmm.
We should be right there because the cradle is like right around here. Actually, we're probably a little bit more to the left. So,
All right, shall we head to Balsac Cove then? Isn't that where the fleet's waiting?
I believe so. Yes. So I'm all right with that.
How long have we been down there?
Exactly 1 month and 2 weeks. Having next like already put on his clothes. I am getting us to Balsac Cove. Doctor, what the fuck? Get this ship going. And he's just yelling as he disappears up the stairs and into the main cabin where you feel a little start to jolt and you guys start to cruise to Balsac Cove. Is there anything that you guys would like to do? It's going to be, I think it's 3 days to Balsac Cove. So you have a little bit.
Julia is sunbathing on top of the ship.
Literal same. I've seen the sun in a month.
Julia, roll a constitution save.
Oh yeah, no, she's gonna get fucking roasted. It's gonna be great.
Fire damage.
Right? Yes, perfect.
Worst
Exactly how it should
sunburn.
be.
Okay,
of
you
her
don't feel it now, but in like once the sun goes down, and like you start to get up, I'll say probably whenever you stop sunbathing, you're going to realize that you are now exhausted because you are sunburnt just head to down.
Yeah, she's
anybody
gonna
else?
be like, what? Oh God! What is this? What?
Hey, no, hey, hey, look. Probably not wise to go stay out in the sun. Hold on, hold
I
one
thought
second.
it was. I just.
I will-
Oh God! It hurts to touch anything.
Yeah, don't move. Stop.
I feel like you should go talk to the cleric, but his thing is fire, and that might not be the best thing
Yeah,
for
no,
you right now.
please no.
I mean,
I think I'll be okay. I'm just gonna. Oh God! Ow! 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 Ow!
Look, maybe I have some fragments. I'm going to try and find it.
She just like waddles down.
Actually,
Would-
she's gonna druid craft an aloe plant.
Perfect.
She walks over to the wall and she just like starts pulling this aloe plant out from like the fibers of the wood, and then she takes a big old thing, stuff and goes, "Here, take this, and rub it all over yourself. You'll
Okay.
feel
Oh,
much
oh,
better."
that's a little bit better. Oh
would
God.
heal. I don't have anything that's would heal sunburn.
It's just gonna soothe it. Like that's the thing. It's exhaustion. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. She's just gonna be in pain. That's
you got a
perfect.
couple of days. You just won't be able to go out in the sun tomorrow.
Learned her lesson.
And Sheila, anything?
Sheila's gonna be in her workout bikini.
All right, getting a nice swell on.
Yeah, doing some Olympic lifts at the front, and then got her towel and just light up so it's some
Okay.
what,
I would say
what
that
little dry tingle grass she's got.
oh, it's so stale. It's so terrible.
Yeah, with glasses on, and all of a sudden, for no reason, she's like, "I've come to pump me up." Squat.
So, and just to make it fun, the first day during this time, you have been using Julia on top of like a big wooden bench piled on with a bunch of weights as your weights. So like the entire day, Julia's just on top of your workout.
Perfect.
But that's the first day. Second day goes a little bit better, Julia. I'm assuming you probably stay out of the sun.
That can you
Yeah.
learn my
Back
lesson.
Oh,
Finch.
I got something I want to do on one of the days. Can I teleport to Port Royal?
Yes.
And I want to go up to one of like the street vendors selling like street buns,
Okay.
and I just want to get like a bunch of street buns.
Oh, mate. All right. Yeah, you could probably get like I want to say I got like 8 left, and it's gonna be 15 gold a piece.
15 gold a piece. Are you kidding me? What if I take all 8? Could I do 8 for 80?
Look, man, times are tough. That's the price. You're not gonna do any cheaper in the city.
All right, well, keep them. See ya. And Finch is gonna teleport back to the ship.
Strange.
Yeah, inflation is a hell of a drug.
It's even hitting D&D.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
It's bad. It's really bad over there. But as you teleport back, I'd say we're at the end of the second day. Nice. Okay. Lovely weather for the rest of the trip. However, let's do this. How fast is Animal Messenger?
Oh, after the first day, I would have prepared sending. So now I have that now.
Okay, cool. All right. So as you guys wake up on the third day, Phantasma is up earlier than you guys on top of the deck. She is still kind of playing with her little face sparrow. Has these like really long, sort of like peacock little tail feathers that stick out the back. She looks at the rest of you guys, go, it looks like Bossack Cove is probably off limits.
Oh, why?
What do you mean?
So according to what's up notes, according to our rebel fleet, Adrian Barnaby. Well, no, she didn't go to Adrian Barnaby. She went to Lawrence. Lawrence, Bryden, and Rienne. They went to Ilix. And Adrian and Barnaby and that whole crew went to New Hope Landing because they said it was hot. So unfortunately, I had to send out another messenger to get another 25 words. But
This far south should be not that hot though. It's like pretty close to the South Pole, so like
it
should
means
be.
dangerous.
Oh, okay, I
oh,
gotcha.
like, don't go in there. Like it's you guys are criminals.
We've been gone for a month. We don't know this hip lingo.
You're still
Yeah.
no. Apparently that's
Have I met them?
yes.
The
You
people
have.
that she's sending to?
You have met all
Okay.
of them, I believe. So who do you want to talk to first?
The people that who told her that that it was hot? Who sent that back?
Lawrence, Bryden, and Rienne. So
I'll
the three
talk to Lawrence
the
first.
3 captains or Adrian and Barnaby. Think of it that way.
Okay.
Like you have 2 places that you can send to. So you're gonna go to the 3 captains.
Well, so I'm just gonna because we're on our second day right now.
No, you're just waking up on the 3rd.
On the third day, okay.
So you're about like maybe like 15 to 20 miles out before Ballsack Cove is.
Okay. I'm gonna fuck. Whoever. Okay. So who? I need to write this down so I can fucking remember. I don't
Should
know.
I like scout ahead and maybe take a look at how the cove's looking? Maybe they have occupied it.
Well, I mean, I could ask them what they meant by hot. I mean, and I'll use it twice, and I'll send the same message to both.
Okay. All right. So through both messages, you will learn that first off, Adrian's taken by surprise. He goes, "Oh, what do you mean hot? Who is this? But what do you balls that cove? It's full of Thaddeus pirates." And the three captains say the same. That it took you guys a long time to respond. So like after 3 weeks, it seems that Thaddeus's fleet then found Ballsack Cove just through scouting, and then they got ran upon and then were able to make it out, but they had to split the rebellion fleet in half, basically. One goes to Ilix, the other one goes to New Hope Landing. Both well, you can see it on the map.
Well, isn't that some ball sack crew?
Which crew went where? The captains went to New Hope or to
Three
Ilix?
captains went to Ilix.
Okay, cool. And then the other ones. Alright, got it.
Barnaby went to New Hope Landing.
That makes sense. All right, so do we even want to bother going to Balsac? Should we maybe take out some of those ships while we're here and then skip out?
So like, if you want to run them up, cool. If not, I don't care. Where do you want to go though? New Hope or Ilix?
What's closer?
If
Ilix.
if we were gonna go try and fuck some shit up at Balzac, we should probably see how many are there first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you want to
that's
scout
true.
that for us real quick?
Yeah,
Good.
you said you could.
Yeah, how far are we from there?
You're like 20 miles.
All right.
And in closing, like you're still headed there. No one's told. Heavy Neck's like all the way up there. He hasn't heard any
Well,
of this conversation.
I mean, not for nothing, you guys have a submarine, don't you?
Yeah, why don't you guys
We have a submarine.
We're on it.
Alright,
We all live on the
I
submarine.
guess I live here now. Anyway,
Yeah.
still getting used to it. Still getting used to it.
Are you planning on leaving us so soon?
I mean, I don't know where I would go. have learned something so far, though.
all right, why don't you all chill here? Tell Heavy Neck to fucking pull on the brakes. I'm gonna go take a quick fly. Anybody want to come with?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Finn's going to do his ethereal wings on himself, and then he's going to cast second level invisibility extended.
Okay.
So 2 hours of invisibility for both of us.
All right. That should be plenty of time if you're just going to go there and come back.
Yeah.
Sheila wants to wave goodbye and blow a kiss to them, but since they're invisible, she does it in the wrong direction.
All right, so I got Magmore, and we're gonna go for a little fly.
All right. So
I've never done this.
We're gonna stay real close to the water too, so like we're kind of making a wake until
Yes.
until we get like real close to it, and then we'll raise up.
I'm just like poking my finger in the water.
Okay. So as you're putting your finger in the water, the stream is attracting a fish, a large tuna. So it's as it swims up, it's going to try and nip at you.
Okay.
It's not much, but and it's a disadvantage because it's just going for whatever it thinks is in this, like causing this like little stream to happen. So
Okay.
nice. So as you're just sitting there, and this like massive tuna just zips right under your finger. You keep going.
Does that drop my invisibility?
No,
'Cause
Not
I
unless
took
you attack.
damage.
no, it doesn't. Yeah, taking damage doesn't.
Okay.
It's just if you make an attack.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're not gonna stick your finger in the ocean and have it,
Yeah, if you attack or cast a spell, then it disappears.
But-
Okay. Sick.
as you guys
Oh.
line it right to Ballsack Cove. Roll me a survival check first
Okay.
off. All right. So it's going to take you a little bit. I'll say it tacks on probably an extra hour, not hour, probably like 30 minutes to your journey.
Well, I have excellent memory for maps and geography, and I can always
Oh,
recall the
don't you?
general layout of terrain.
Oh, don't you? That you don't have this. I keep forgetting about that. So, unfortunately, armed with your just photographic memory of everything you need to make this journey, you find that like one of the markers of Ballsack Cove is there's a nice pair of like mounds that sit right at where the balls are, and you kind of glide upwards away from the water to get a higher vantage point until you can see those two, the like large ball mounds. And as you fly closer, you can see that it is. Let's do this. You're looking at probably 6, like roughly. There's let's call it 3 and 3, so 3 scouting ships and 3 gunners. As you start to crest over the cove, they're all looks like they all have like the black fog flag that's just kind of like waving at like full mast. It's just loaded with pirates. It looks like they have just like they've moved in.
That's a lot of pirates.
Yeah. Oh God, we could really. Oh, look at the gunner ships. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. I mean, we could take those.
There's okay, so like there are currently pirates that are like wheeling fresh powder like on top of one of the decks to like sit next to one of like the like deck mounted cannons.
Fireball and teleport out?
Oh God, do we want to do that? Do we want to do that?
I mean, they'll have no idea where it came from because we'll just be gone.
Oh God, we would, wouldn't we?
We would.
Oh, it's so tempting, but do we want to keep up the facade that we don't exist anymore, or like
Mm,
we gotta
I
be
mean, as long as...
we gotta be responsible, Magma. We can't just.
So
Can I have history checks from the both of you? You have to beat a 16.
We just can't be boom and zooming all willy nilly.
Okay, Magmar, you definitely know that you have used that exact move in front of like multiple high-ranking Thaddeus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like so, like you're like, oh yeah, like
Oh,
this.
so they'll know it's okay. That's like our
on brand.
thing. That's okay. Yeah. That okay. Well, okay. What
Hey,
if it
Thaddeus.
wasn't a fire?
We just exploded randomly. We can't make the drop.
Yeah, we want to make
What
this. If we're worried about this being hot, maybe we shouldn't alert them that we are literally here.
That's. What if we didn't use a fireball?
Well, I mean,
No,
any
you're right.
any
You're
random explosion is obviously going to be us. How about this? How about this? If we go to like Ilix or New Hope or something,
right.
what if we teleport back here, blow something up real quick, and then teleport back?
Okay.
And then that way they send everyone here thinking that we're here, but we're not here.
Oh my. Oh.
Right?
Okay. But
Because
so
I
if
could
we
get
did
here.
that,
I could get us here
then-
very easily.
then Thaddeus would think we're also there too. So maybe he would show up, and then we could set a trap for him. If we brought
You know?
everyone together.
Phantasma looks at Magmar and goes, "That is the smartest thing
Aren't
that
they?
you ever fucking said."
Phantasma, how did you get here?
I was gonna say, aren't they like
Oh shit!
miles?
You're on the
in-
oh, shit.
Yeah,
I
we're still flying, all right?
forgot you're still flying. That's so bad. I just, dude, because that was really clever.
She's just like a
What
bird
the-
also following us.
Yes, she's got a bird the whole time,
Stalking this shit out of you.
making sure we behave.
All right, well, oh
That-
God, it's so tempting, but
What
should probably head back, yeah?
The ladder. That sounds like I don't know, it might work. And then we'd know where he was.
You need a ladder for why? I can like lift you up.
The second thing that we discussed.
Oh, right. Okay.
Let's
All
get
right.
back.
Head back to the sub. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, pirates. I'll miss you.
See you soon.
As you fly away, they start to. It looks like the sun is starting to set. You get to the ship. I'd say you still have full invisibility. Finn, how long does your wings last?
Indefinitely until I turn them off.
You can just go back and forth from them.
Yeah, with just bonus action.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, yeah. So no worries.
So we're still okay. Is Heavy drinking on the deck somewhere?
Heavy can't drink. There's no alcohol.
There's no alcohol on the boat. Oh no.
Oh,
Never
we
mind.
should have stole some alcohol.
Oh, we could have done that at least.
There was tons.
Next time.
Exit
Oh.
it.
Want to head back? It's just a 3rd level spell to turn us both invisible.
I mean, I don't know
Where
if I
have
can
they
save
been? It's been
myself
like
with the
4
fireball
hours.
a second time.
What if we just keep going back and forth and stealing their supplies
Right? Until they just have nothing left.
until they just have nothing left? Like, what's to stop us? I could do greater invisibility and just keep popping in and out and stealing shit.
Oh my god, that would be really funny actually.
It would take several months of doing that, but
Yeah.
We get him.
Oh shit.
we could survive on that for several months.
True.
That's
Mm-mm.
great.
But don't
So
you
many
also have
decisions.
magic that can like make a feast?
Yeah, he does.
All right, well
I
you
do?
fuck off then. Never mind.
Clerics have
I-
all.
What the hell spell is that?
Oh, Zilch used to do it.
Heroes feast.
Yeah.
Hero Feast.
It does cost
My
like
was like, wait, I
1,000
could
or
have been
something.
eating good this whole time.
God damn it. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I unlocked that like a level ago. Huh.
All right. Well,
Stop.
yeah, time to go back.
All right, let's get back and discuss.
All right, so I would say we land on the deck of the ship, and I say, shh.
Oh, absolutely. Wait, all right. So, wait, can we see each other or
No.
because we're oh.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, so be like give me like 30 seconds. I'm going to like kneel down behind Heavy and you just push him over.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm
It'll
gonna count to 30.
So it'll be contested. It's like a shove. So roll your athletics.
Both of us?
Yeah, you can do yours with advantage because you are like attacking from unseen.
21.
Okay.
He'd roll his at disadvantage.
22.
Nice. As you shove him forward, he just like he like steps on his own shoelace and then just like clunks his face against the steering wheel and then turns around and he's gonna pull his dagger out and he's just gonna make a swipe at you. Like, are you?
Well, as we attack, we would just become visible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because all right, so he's still gonna just blindly swing at you.
Bitch.
Yeah.
The fuck was that? Where in the natural fucking 20?
Nice. Well,
Misses.
With
I'm
what?
just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
The fuck?
Wait, would he have been swiping at us while we were visible or invisible?
Visible. Because you
Okay.
shoved him. He didn't see anything, so he just like turned around, thought he was being attacked, and just like lashed out.
Mm.
So you take
6 slashing.
30 sneak attack.
We're both right there.
Yeah, but he's a swashbuckler.
Yeah, but not when 2 of us are within 5 feet of him.
No, it's his own ally. I thought. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's his people, not you. Because you'd be both considered enemies. I think. I don't play rogue. Fuck that.
You're both considered enemies in this. Or at least Magmore is, so hold on. Where's
Yeah, because we both just shoved him into the steering wheel.
Yeah. Oh, did. Okay, now it's different. No other creatures are within 5 feet. Okay, so yeah, that's how it works. So you don't get
Nice.
sneak attack. You take 12 slashing damage. Mary, what the fuck? Are you? What?
What?
Ouch, Heavy, that really hurt.
Yeah,
Look what you did.
I'll do it again. Boy, just don't sneak up on a fucking guy.
I saw an opportunity. I had to take it. You would have done the same thing.
Yeah, probably. Not bad. So, what'd you say? I'm bored as shit. Please tell me you got booze.
No,
No.
Tell me you got.
we do have news. No booze, but we have news. If that helps.
Is it news
We could
about?
go. We
That-
could make it news about booze and other things.
Yeah, we could really.
Technically-
Let's go.
All right. Well, there's six ships,
So-
three gunners, three scouts.
All right, that's too many.
Yeah, but Magmol had
It's a
an
lot.
idea.
And
So what if? So we've, been a little known to blow up and blow things up and disappear. What if we went to either New Hope or Ilix and told everyone to meet in a location, and then Finn and I drop in here, blow it up, and then drop back. So then they would then tell Thaddeus that, like, hey, like, we just randomly blew up. And so I'm thinking that might lure Thaddeus to there, so we would know exactly where he was, setting a trap for him.
all right, so
And there's a lot of
like
booze
the
there.
idea to fuck with that is to figure out and pull him out wherever he is. So I'm down. Now
Do we-
Ilix is closer,
Okay.
but New Hope Landing would probably, I don't know, I want to say be safer because Ilix is like there's no law there, and New Hope Landing there is, at least from what I can remember.
Okay.
So my vote's Ilix. We should probably take this to the rest of the crew.
Wait, I thought your vote was New Hope Landing.
What?
Do you mean
Ilix.
New Hope Landing because it's safer? Or
said
Ilix because it's not safer?
You said
He's-
Ilix there was no law, in New Hope Landing there is law.
Yeah, he said Ilix is closer, so we should go there because it's faster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Copy that.
He was he gave you like the threat assessment, but still like Ilix is still like,
So if
the-
Ilix is lawless, then we don't. I mean, I know that it's closer, but technically we wouldn't know that Thaddeus' men wouldn't also be there chilling around. If New Hope's Landing has like authority, I feel like we'd be safer to go there, even though it's a little bit longer.
all right. We could probably stop off at Birds of Paradise.
the
Okay.
Bop.
Yeah, we could go see what was his Big Rico.
Oh yeah, that guy that wanted to kill me. That was cool.
Yeah, he was pretty on edge. So
I think we're cool now, though, right? Probably.
I think so.
Maybe.
He did say we could come back, so maybe a good place to stop.
What about that chick with the knives?
Chick with the knives. Didn't she come
Which
with?
one?
Didn't we come with and she went off to Vioma Canyon?
Oh, maybe she did. I don't remember.
Was she the one that was into the stars?
I couldn't tell you. I don't take notes.
Yeah, man, like chick with knives is not really that descriptive.
It was
Yeah, there's
Rico's
lots
number.
of chicks with knives.
It was Rico's number 2, who was like not to be fucked with, but then
Oh,
she
what?
like was. Huh?
Yeah. Okay, Plank. Yeah, now I'm remembering. I did not remember her about with the knives, but yeah. She went with you guys, and then unfortunately got caught up in the whole debacle with Teddy. And then you guys never really connected with her again because she was locked up and no one came to save her.
Well, shit.
Yeah,
See,
it happens.
we're
Oh, that was a
we're
dark
good
time
at
for
this
Finn.
and also kind of bad at this.
You live and you learn. That's my motto. It's written like somewhere on my back. I think. All right, so we go to Alex. We scout it out. No, wait, sorry. You said New Hope Landing, correct?
Well, I mean, it's up to I mean, I just threw in my 2 cents. I mean, if we want to risk it because Alex is closer, like I get that. It's just if it's lawless,
Okay.
we don't know that we're gonna be safe. You know what I
Well,
mean?
is it? What about Bop? Can't we like all meet there?
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
like kind of central to everyone.
I could send everyone a message to be like, "Hey, meet us here." And let's see, 25 words. Hold on.
Let's go to the Bop.
Let's go to the BOP. We have a plan to lure Thaddeus in. We'll explain more when you get here. Yeah, that will work.
Okay. Who are you sending this to? The 3 captains?
Yes. So
Okay.
many.
All right.
And Adrian and Barnaby, right?
Send it both.
Yeah. Hold on. How many is that? So that's
Two.
3. That's 2. Okay, yeah. So 1. And I'll use a 4th level because I'm out of 3rd level spells. Okay, yes. Everyone gets that message.
Okay. You hear back from Lawrence. Mate, Birds of Paradise is not safe anymore.
No! Damn it!
I mean, they may not be there. Sorry, like that. Birds of Paradise is no longer safe. Thaddeus's men tore through it like weeks ago.
Okay.
Might still be there.
Well, hold on. Let me use. Fuck. I'm gonna use 2 more spell slots. Well,
Thaddeus is literally everywhere, guys.
well, I was sorry. I'm gonna send 2 the messages again. If
Yo.
be safe.
Magmalt, what if we tell them to meet us 20 clicks east of Birds of Paradise?
Okay.
Just
If
in the open water.
okay, okay, I'll send that out. So if Birds of Paradise isn't safe, meet us 20 clicks out east of the Birds of Paradise. See you soon.
You hear back. 20 clicks east sounds good. Do we bring the whole fleet?
Mm,
You guys have 17, or you piece together that they have 15 ships between you and the rest of them.
okay.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, I would say yeah. So 2 more. Hold on, 2 more slots. Yeah, bring everyone,
It's go time.
and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
The responses are Roger, that will be tough since Thaddeus's men sail far and wide. We'll break up fleet into smaller like groups. Should be 2, and that I think that cuts off 2 weeks.
Okay.
So meet. Well, let me draw. Meet there in 2 weeks. Seems like they got the message. Phantasma will also whisper, and she'll send out some animal messengers to make sure that clarity is there.
Okay. So we've got 2 weeks until everyone shows up. Do we wanna? So Finn? When should we go do that? to also give Thaddeus time to also get here from wherever the hell he is.
Well, I mean, I don't think we want Thaddeus to get here where we are.
Well, not here. No, I'm saying
No, I mean, I don't think we want Thaddeus to go to that spot with his whole ass fleet because he'll just demolish us. I think we want to just gather our forces and kind of make a plan from there. No.
okay.
Yeah, no, I agree. Finn, that is very smart. We should meet with the rest of the crews and we should organize accordingly because
Also, somebody should hit up Sanda, and any allies that we have left in Via Macania should meet us there as well.
all right, I have enough birds, I think. So I'll send one out to Xander.
I mean, we have what, a couple weeks before we can get there anyway, so
Yeah, it'll take you the better part of a week to like get to that actual spot.
What is
Eh,
a click?
Probably closer. Let's call it.
I actually don't know what a click is. I just know that that's a thing.
A kilometer, I think.
Okay.
That's not right. I need to make this map the right size. That'll be one day. But yeah, I'll say it'll take you like the better part of like a week and a half to like sail to where you think that location is. So you got a couple days and then full travel.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
for now, I'm putting my cleric ass to bed since I have barely any spell slots left. So good
Oh.
night.
You look tired. You have bags under your eyes.
Yes, I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, good night. Phantasma's just gonna start letting birds fly.
Yeah.
Sending off to one to Zilch, one to Mara Uta and Loratus, one to Xander, and one to Alharic. And then that's all she's got. Okay, so you guys are nearing the end of this day. The sun is completely down, the stars are all out. It's gorgeous. What do you guys want to do for the 3 days before you need to like leave this area? Do you want to just go? What's up?
Yeah, well, if we have like a week and a half, I think Finn's gonna spend, or at least like once a day, Finn's just gonna go scouting in different spots just to see the state of things.
Okay. All right. So
That's a good idea. Can you just teleport wherever if you've been there?
Yeah, if I'm innately familiar with it.
Oh, that's
if you're unfamiliar, then there's a roll, I believe.
Yeah.
But since he's like, if he wants to go to Port Royal, he's stomped over there. If he wants to go to Fontinos, like any of those places he's been, like
And because I have the thing that says I can always recall the general layout of terrain settlements and other things, I pretty much always remember what everything looks like.
that's
but
awesome.
very useful for this. So let's start off with where are you going first?
First I would like to hit Via Macania.
Okay.
I want to go at night, and I want to go right pretty much outside of where Xander's
old place was.
old place was.
Okay. So when you get into the city, it is even this late at night. It obviously is still bustling with life. The really fancy uptown part, where all the acolytes are like still kind of pouring in and out. This place, it looks like they have done a massive overhaul on to like the surveillance side of the city security. You see some arcane eyes that kind of poke around the corners. It looks like there's a fairly heavy guard presence in the city that you can notice.
This is via
Yeah,
Macania.
I was gonna say in all of these cases, since I'm not really using spells for much else on this trip, I'm gonna have like True Sight up, and I'll be invisible for 2 hours at a time.
Well, okay, so as you poke around this location, let's do this. I want to do it. Yes, your dragon comes back with True Sight.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he
That's exciting.
as you like approach the old cave entrance, the old like mine entrance where it was, you see that he is just like curled up into like right above the entrance, like on a nice little like concave rock. Um, just his tail just flopping left, flopping right. Just seems like he's in a very deep sleep.
I love that.
And as you approach, he doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
All right, Finn's gonna do. He's gonna forego his invisibility and do like a little shocking grasp to like not at hit, but he's gonna just do like a shocking grasp like to just so that there's some electricity to like.
You watch his little horns almost like perk up as his head raises and starts to like look around and then lock right with you. He goes,
Hi, buddy.
hey, and like right around your neck and just like coils right over it and is like nuzzling against your cheek and he's like, I was sleeping, I was waiting for you. Where did you go?
Wait, it talks?
Oh no, because it's just the like it's a pseudo dragon, so it's just the like feeling of it. So it's very excited, very happy, and
Okay.
it's like relief.
I'm just okay. Finn's gonna like spend some time like in the cave, just like petting the pseudo dragon and like feeding it electricity.
Yeah, he like as you feed it, he like weaves in between your fingers and then around your arms and up and like kind of like combs your hair out the back and then kind of nestles in there a little bit.
Finn's gonna be like, you like that? I learned how to do this. I was hoping I would see you again.
Yeah. And it just like every time you bring your fingers close, it just like goes right in to like try and put his head on the like just to get like a nice good rub.
A dragon cat. It's adorable.
Yeah. Shit, I wish I knew how to communicate with you. I don't. Can you like understand me? Do you understand like when I talk to you? Or are you just like?
As you do that, he just brings his head right around and looks at you upside down and then like turns his head to the side and you can almost swear you see a little bit of like smile turn up on his face.
Nice.
And as you say, he's looking directly at you.
All right. Well, I can't stick around here. This place is like. It seems like it's very hot with you know, the fuzz, the police and.
Tilts his head.
Okay, so enemies. There's lots of enemies here.
Yeah.
Zips right back into your hair.
Not looking for you. I'm gonna go. I'm on a ship with some friends. Do you want to come?
It like jumps into your hand and then like wraps itself around your neck and like nuzzles you and you can absolutely like it. This thing looks and feels like it's not gonna leave your side for a hot minute.
All right.
Oh my god.
Have
Fucking pet
uh,
dragon.
are you cool with like teleporting? I can teleport us. I just don't want to scare you. Nick. All right. Ready? Let's do it. Okay. Cool. And then Finn's gonna teleport back to the ship.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
Lightning just erupts like all around you from your teleportation. Just static brings you back to the ship. Your hair is fully out. You guys can't see the pseudo dragon at all because it's currently invisible. But
Oh damn it.
yeah,
So Finn's just like going like this with like what looks like nothing.
Finn, what the hell are you doing?
you can see little like impressions of his hand as it like there's looks like something's moving across it.
What
gonna
is that?
I'm gonna name you Trisket. Is that okay? Like, do you have a name already? Can I name you that?
Finn, what is that?
Oh, this is Trisket.
What's a Trisket?
Oh, are you invisible? Finn's eyes are just like glowing.
Yeah.
These are friends. Like everyone.
Not looking at anything.
What's that?
Heavy Neck's just like, what are we looking at? What's wrong?
Oh,
I'm
ev-
just gonna like wave at the imprint and be like,
All right,
"Hey,
so
whatever."
everyone here, wave please. Everyone here is a friend. Everyone on this ship is a friend. We have lots of enemies, but these are all good. These are good people.
Who are you talking to?
You don't have to hide from them.
Finn, who are you talking to?
I
Then
mean, don't feel pressure now. You don't have to show yourself right now, but like you can if you want to.
it's not the right time.
Finn.
There is a whole lot of anxious nervousness that's
All right,
being
no, it's cool. It's cool.
What it,
It's cool.
what is it?
on here.
So remember how I was talking about like a little dragon guy from
Oh, is that the
Maconia?
guy?
Yeah, he's here. He's
Oh,
he does
what's
not
up,
want to.
little invisible dude?
Well, just everyone just kind of give him space. He does not want to be perceived at the moment.
Okay.
All right, this might be.
Well,
No
welcome
idea.
to the ship, little guy, or Trisket. And then I'm just gonna go.
Sheila, this is a joke, right? There's nothing in his hands. He's just fucking with us, right?
No, look at the.
Meanwhile, Finn's like
Look at
like
the-
like electric petting it.
Like there are imprints, and like there's something there. You can see it. It's just invisible.
No, but he does the whole magic thing, you know.
He's
Hey.
this is an illusion.
Look at all the stars. Look at all the stars. You can see a bunch of stars here. You couldn't see that in the city because of all the light, but here out on the ocean, you can see all the stars. You want to go for a fly?
What?
Takes off.
And Finn gets wings and he follows.
Okay, so Finch just goes, what in the fuck? Please tell me you brought booze.
Ben, grab booze with your friend.
Nope, sorry, forgot.
You guys do this gorgeous little like spiral corkscrew together as you like fly
That
around.
nobody else can see.
Yeah, no-
Yeah.
but Finn is just like a light show, like with his wings and his eyes as he like starts to arc off and do like this almost synchronized little like aerial performance, and then finally like this thing just like runs right over and keeps itself like wrapped around your neck.
Finn's gonna do just a lightning ball in the air.
You guys ever see Finn act like that?
And then you watch it opens its mouth and just this little tiny opens up as it like
Oh my god. So fucking cute.
those of you who like might still be watching Finn, you can see that there is like coming from his shoulder, there is this little tiny like
What was that? You guys saw that? Are you guys looking?
I'm
All
not
right,
even-
we need to go somewhere. I need a tailor. I need something with like a pocket big enough for my friend.
All
Not
right.
done.
Finn, what did you learn about Macania?
Oh, it's like crawling with like hot fuzz. It's really horrible. Like we can't go there.
Shit.
We can't go anywhere. Why
Yeah,
are we like this?
Well, I went to Xander's place, and obviously he wasn't there because he doesn't live there anymore. I didn't really know where else to look. I kind of walked around, lots of arcane eyes, lots of police presence. Not really great for us, which I think we kind of already knew. I just kind of wanted to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Confirmation.
that's fair.
So, I mean, it is you. If you guys choose to move stealthily, you could. But for like, I mean, it's just really hot.
Yeah, I think if they pressed me further, I would give them more specifics about like.
Okay, so first off, Phantasma has a lot of updates. So let's get Finn. What other places did you want to go first? Second.
Definitely want to hit Port Royal and steal some black powder.
All right, that'll be a whole little thing.
Yeah, we don't have to do that right now.
So how about if we want to so let's do Phantasma's check-in because this will be the end of the first day. Finn, you did your little teleportation probably around midday, then came back. So Zilch is not at the Sunstones anymore. He said that he is actually in Moyo, which is in Zawadi.
Why is he
And-
there?
Well, apparently there's well, not remember. There's a war going on. And,
Oh,
um,
we missed a lot.
guys apparently sent people there
Yeah, my girl Concha there. She running it.
Yeah, she is a little bit.
Oh,
So yeah, Zilch is there. He's with the Gith the
Wait,
Gith
what?
well, no, he's with that Gith with some Gith team. And then he said Naomi.
I don't know how I feel about that.
The gift kid. He's still around.
He seemed cool, or that's what he said. He seemed cool with it. But that's
Alright.
what they are. Mara, Uta, and Loratus. It seems that Mara came back, and it Stordak, she was tracking him until he got back to Gladys Max. It looked like he got into a confrontation with one of his men, and then he shattered him into ice with a great hammer. And then after she saw the great hammer, she teleported back. And that's where the message kind of left. You guys already know about the Rebel Fleet. Xander, his response was vague. He said that Via Macania definitely is not the place to be right now. He is currently in hiding, as the city is still looking for him. Don't try and find him, but if you need him, he might be able to like sneak out. What else?
Sheila,
Sorry, go ahead.
so Sheila, I remember you saying something about this, but like, while they're all at Balsac Cove, why don't we try and draw Thaddeus to Balsac Cove, and then also draw Stordak to Balsac Cove, looking for you?
oh
I
my,
mean,
massive showdown. Oh,
yeah.
I mean,
I'm game with it.
the worst thing, I mean, it doesn't really matter who wins or who loses as long as they fuck each other up significantly.
Well, I have a question: how do we guarantee that Stardak fights Thaddeus?
yeah. What if they're working together?
Well, no, not working together. I don't think, from what I could tell about Stardak, he's a maniac and no one can work with him. But
Okay.
So Sheila messages Stordak and says, "Hey, I need your help. I'm trapped on one of these ships."
Or what if we fake a message to him saying that Sheila's getting married to Thaddeus and enrage this guy?
That's a good idea.
Well, that's an idea.
Then
So-
we know he'll attack for sure.
You want to team up with Stardak?
I mean, if Stordak, either way, the end goal, whether he defeats Thaddeus or not, if he can wipe out a shit ton of their fleet, that's
Yeah,
great
and
for
just
us.
leave us with the big baddie.
I have a question though. Aren't we kind of inviting something bad to happen when, after all this happens, and then he wants her back?
Well, yeah. But
Then
we're
we
gonna
have to fight him.
we're gonna have to fight him anyway.
Eventually,
All right. So we
we
trick.
just use one obstacle to, kill the other one, and then we only have to deal with one and not two.
All right.
No,
So we have lots of enemies. Let's
Oh
get
yeah,
them to fight each other, if we can.
All right.
look at us making up clever plans. Wow,
We have
Who would've-
so many enemies.
Who would have thought?
We have too many enemies.
Well, I mean, look at us.
Two enemies.
Look at the things that we've done.
All
Of
right.
course.
So we
I put
park
the words together.
ourselves. We park up. We meet up with the fleet. Take the fleet to Balsac Cove. Then overrun it. Kill all the pirates. Make a big show of it. And basically just invite Thaddeus to that cove.
And
And
then
at
we
the same
tell
time,
Yes.
Dordak that that's where the
Yes.
wedding is happening.
exactly. And then we tell Stordak to come to Balsac Cove because that's where it's happening and that he needs to stop it.
Mm.
Well, I mean that would
That's the
result
plan.
in well, okay, so here's what I was thinking. I was thinking let's put our people at risk, and Magmore and I go do a covert op where we just fuck up everything as much as we possibly can while we're there, drawing then more security forces to Balsac Cove.
Oh, we could do that too. Oh, but then tell Stordak that that's where it's happening anyway, so he just shows up and there's just crazy pirates.
Right.
Hmm.
And that way we don't risk our fleet getting, decimated at Balsac Cove by either the pirates or Stordak.
And we just kind of third party, the end.
And then once one of them has won, then we come in and then we attack
Okay,
once they've weakened each other significantly.
I like that plan.
Does that make sense? Is that
It does.
doable? The timing is
it.
going to be
I don't know if
crazy,
it's
but
doable, but I like it.
If this,
That-
go- I mean, that's if this works.
it's extremely sensitive timing, but if we can do it, then that would be great for us.
It would be
make
insane.
sense- So it would make sense to send the message to Stordak and then kind of time up his movements, because we could probably, if we have the whole fleet, decimate 6 ships in a matter of an afternoon.
For sure.
So it's more about the Stordak timing.
Yeah.
Do we know where he is?
Mara Uta said that the last place that she saw him was in Gratis Locks, which is
Okay.
Sheila's hometown.
Okay.
All right. So if we're taking the whole fleet to Balsac to take out 6 ships, one of us, maybe 2 of us, can scout ahead and take out any scouts that they have watching the seas, so that they don't see us coming.
Okay.
Which I feel like maybe all of us could just go do that. That would not be that bad. Julia range, Sheila, fucking shit up.
True.
And
Okay.
while they're doing that, maybe Magmo and I could take out at least one of their gunships.
We really just need to aim at wherever the gun or the powder is on their boats. And I mean, if we're still invisible, we might have half a sense to grab a barrel or 2 before we leave. Anybody got a bag of holding we can borrow so we can throw a couple barrels in?
I don't know if they'll fit in a bag.
It won't fit in the-
Maybe
It won't. Okay, I didn't know.
if we had a portable hole,
You'd
perhaps.
have to get like a pony barrel.
Okay, I got you.
Like the big ones won't fit because it's got
Okay.
like the bag is empty. Is got like a lot.
Yeah,
of
no,
space.
I wasn't sure. That no worries.
All right, cool. So the plan is you guys want to make a preemptive strike at Balsac Cove pirates,
hmm
doing what you do best.
Take out take out the sentries that are watching, or take out the lookouts, and then while they're doing that stealthily, then Magmore and I take out at least one of the ships.
Okay. All right. So the plan is just take out one ship and then leave, or take over the whole thing.
Well,
Uh,
if we essentially, I mean, that's like we were talking earlier, like it's our signature thing. Like they
Right.
randomly blow
Oh,
up and there's
yeah.
nothing there, then he knows that's us.
All right. So then, Sheila, I, and Phantasma, what do? We just go in and
guide the fleet in once you start hearing explosions.
all right. Sorry, I missed this one. The fleet
Oh,
will be
so-
when this happens. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm into this. It'll take a little bit.
And then once we knock out their 6 ships, we bounce the fuck out of there and wait for Thaddeus to show up. And hopefully Stordak will be there by then.
Okay. That works for me. So it's the end. It's basically
when
the
a
end.
plan comes together.
So somebody who's much smarter than me needs to work out this timing, because I
Oh,
Doesn't-
don't even look at me. My intelligence is so low.
knocked on.
You're not done.
Yeah. What'd you need?
So here's what we have for our plan, and we need to figure out
You need to get the timing right.
we need to get the timing right of things that are going to happen.
Okay.
And I need you to figure that out because I'm not that smart. I'm clever but not smart.
The timing of what?
And I just explained the whole thing to him.
Okay. How many people will Stordak be moving with? How fast does he move typically? How big is he? There's a lot of
That's a good
That is a-
question.
that is-
Maybe Sheila knows. Maybe Marauta knows.
yeah, Sheila, do you got any info on your
Sheila,
Wanna
do
be
you know this?
you wanna be daddy?
Oh yeah, so store daddy. She's about Sheila will describe him as she knows him 15 years ago. So God knows what those differences
Oh,
are at this
God.
point.
Oh, great.
Let me just make sure I
It-
get frost giant height right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's I forgot. Oh my God.
Julia, have you ever looked up frost giants? Like, do you know anything?
It is a huge
I thought they
giant.
were a myth. So
I
Oh,
thought
well.
they were a myth. Well,
Well, we're gonna
living
kill
under the
one.
ocean thing, there's a lot.
Yeah,
well,
true.
they're real.
Good to
And
know.
we're
Stordak is 23 feet tall.
That's fantastic and terrifying.
I'm just saying, if they are real, the way the stories describe them, they're like houses, right?
Oh, they're
just like-
real.
Yeah. Okay.
They ex-
That literally sounds like a house.
You'll see one soon.
Yeah, so he
So-
could definitely take out 6 ships by himself, probably.
And he'll like,
What a punch.
and he probably is gonna bring more frost giants with
Well,
him.
There's
Oh,
no-
he has more frost giants.
Doesn't he?
One would
He's a
imagine.
leader of frost giants.
Is he
Oh,
a-
I thought he just had like a crew.
Yeah, what's the deal?
He's a
A
tribal
crew of
leader of
frost
frost giants. Well, his dad really is the leader, but like Stordak's the mad dog that takes the crew with him of frost giants.
Oh,
Well,
I wonder what his dad's gonna have to say. If maybe we Sheila, you're really gonna have to fucking sell this, if because we gotta maybe hope he doesn't talk to his dad, because he said if he runs things, what if he's collecting all this shit for his dad?
Yeah,
He's
but like
kind of obsessed.
probably what it is.
I feel like he won't have.
But
a-
if Marach is right about all of this noise, like he's probably going nuts too. So I don't even know if he's in control.
What? And you explain a little bit. So Sheila goes on to explain that part of the crown is that it contains all of the old frost like giant gods that had ever existed before it, that now exist in the crown as like their souls. And being able to communicate with them is like what they theorize is a possibility.
Have you ever dealt with a frost giant? Where did you go? Oh fuck, I can't see you anymore.
Just, do you have any pockets?
Uh,
Doesn't matter the size.
yeah.
He is going to shrink himself to a
Oh,
even
sick.
smaller dragon, and you're just gonna
so
see him
jealous.
coiled in your little what are your
Definitely like a little utility pocket, like maybe that big.
yeah. You can just he has his body coiled up, and then his head pokes right out of the top of the pocket, and it's just like resting on the like the seam.
Oh, good. You're letting me see you. Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, is he visible now?
No, it's not visible. He's only visible when he wants to be. So if anything, if you paid attention, there's like a little dent in his pocket.
Well, Finn's. I don't think his thing is up anymore. So
Can I like? Can I try?
he
and-
so he'd just
Okay.
be like trying to feel like okay. There you are.
Can I try and like
Just
introduce myself to it so it can like so I can see it?
You can try.
I'm just gonna like walk over to the Finn and like sit down and like look
Roll
at it in my pocket. Say it again.
Roll an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
The DC is very high.
23.
Oh, Mr. I rolled above a 20.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like I want to just sit down and be like, hey, like I understand that you might not feel the safest here because we're all strangers, but like we mean you no harm. Like I would like to meet you formally. And Finn says your name is Biscuit. You seem very nice.
Trisket, right?
Trisket or Biscuit?
I think it's Trisket.
Trisket.
So at that high of a,
Trisket, yes.
Trisket. Yeah.
as it's like coming out from its little like micro slumber, you can see the little indent in his pocket grows a little bit, like it moves downward, and
Mhm.
you don't see anything, but you do feel your hair as something shoots inside of your mop and then starts to coil around there. And you can just at the corner of your right eye, you can just see this little head pop out. And what it's done is it's only made its head visible. The rest of
Okay.
it is still invisible, disappearing into the hair.
Okay.
But it looks at you, and its eyes like go wide, and the second your eye sees it, it darts back into your hair. But
Alright,
it stays
I'm
there.
okay. After I've like seen it, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey Trisket, it is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Magmore."
You feel just like this little nuzzle at the top of your head, like a compression.
Man, this thing is so cute.
And you
I
start
just
to
saw its
feel,
head for a second, but it's adorable.
and
Oh,
you
he
also
likes you.
Yeah, and you're starting to feel emotions of like content. Like there's a little nervousness.
Okay.
It's like you can read this creature really well.
Okay. Finn, what is this thing? I'm so jealous. It's so cool.
He's a little dragon.
Yeah. No kidding. He's in my hair.
He does electric. He's cool.
I know. My hair's like this right now.
Yeah, no, I see it. It's great.
Angler's hair is starting to like frizz out a little bit more than usual.
I would just have a straight up afro right now.
Can you do any lightning things, or is it just fire?
I don't believe I have the power of lightning anything.
Okay, fair.
It's radiant and fire.
Well, he really likes lightning, but
Hello.
that's fine.
Well, that's why he's yours.
Finn's gonna do a little shocking grasp, like
Right to Finn.
that's how he calls him.
Yeah, oh my god, it's a cat dragon. I love it.
As it darts back to you.
He's gonna be like, oh, you like magma? Yeah.
Phantasma like pipes up, is like, Finn, that is not an everyday thing. It's considered a great honor to
Jasmine, that thing is so cool.
meet one.
Yeah, it took me forever to find him and track him, and I was trying to track him when we were back in Macania.
Amazing.
And he just kept not being there. So, and then I went back, and there he was, sleeping in the cave, like he was waiting for me.
I can see how a little creature could be so, scared. So,
He's gonna open his pocket and let him back in.
so where was I? Yes, Alharik. Yes, he said that Finn, you're right. It is very bad. The crew that was there, were doing so bad, that we went over this, Finn. Sorry, we went over this, Zilch. Alharik would have hooked up with Zilch after Zilch flew to Port Royal and basically grabbed all of the other Esphia natives and pulled them out of Port Royal, because not only was the conditions of the city bad, but it was also like they were being almost like targeted. And
Really?
so yeah, and since then they've been moving, and they have now sought refuge at Moyo, but Moyo is currently a literal war zone, so it's not safe there. So congratulations, there's not a lot of places to go right now.
Well, we did this to ourselves.
All right, so what if I get everyone that's in Moyo and then just bring them all here? No, they can't all be on this ship.
No, we wouldn't fit. And how are we going to feed them all?
I can make a feast.
And shit, if I got all the best fighters, then that would take them away from Moyo, which would.
It seems like they probably need those forces.
Yeah, they need them probably more than we do.
Okay, but first things first. Do we want to try contact Store Deck?
Yeah, and let them know. Try and set the trap.
Okay.
But like we need to be able to time it properly. So like when would be like a proper time to do all of this? It has to try and line up perfectly. This is insane timing.
First things first is we move the fleet down here.
Right.
The fleet, so because they need to be on standby, because if once the fleet is on standby, then we can go see if Stordak bit on the but bit on the like the trap, and then if he's headed there, then we just have to track Stordak, see how fast he's moving until he gets to the location, and then hopefully we can make a whole thing. So we like once we know that he's like yay amount of time out, we go back to the fleet, hit it, and then we'll have to give. Oh man, it would be really easy if we could just team up with Stordak. Because then
Well, okay, so what if we
What
okay,
if
so
we lie
what
to
if
him
we
and say
what
that
if we
we're
played
here
it
to,
like this? What if we tried to contact him and say, "Hey, this guy Thaddeus kidnapped Sheila. We would like your help in getting her back." Because
okay,
then he'd be a little more receptive to us because we would seemingly be on his side. Be like, "Hey, like we need your help. Like Sheila was kidnapped by this pirate king." And to see how that plays out, maybe. What do you guys think?
Here's my main concern is that we are. It's one thing to trick two of our enemies into fighting each other. It's another one to pretend to be his friend and then betray him immediately. I feel like that would put a thorn in his side and make us his number one target.
Well,
and
he's going to be a thorn in our side regardless.
Right, but
there's 3
yeah.
legendary artifacts with him.
Oh, that's right. And he only needs what, one more?
Sheila, do you remember?
Two more.
Well, this would also take him off of that journey as well.
True. You would veer him off. And maybe we could try and while he's preoccupied with Thaddeus, try and if he doesn't have them directly on him, try and take artifacts away.
Oh, that sounds like a tall order.
It does. Okay, Sheila walked away, but Sheila, can he be reasoned with? Can he be temporarily allied with?
I mean, he already like tried to jailbait my ass when I was like in Gratislocks, and he started a war over that shit. And so that's before he got all this shit on him.
How much does he love you?
A lot.
So
But
he
who
would.
doesn't love
He would do
juicy
anything.
fruit a lot?
Krew claimed that there was no land or there was nowhere on the planet that you could go to escape him.
Oh shit! So he's a determined boy.
He said this when he was basically a teenager, you know, an angsty boy that they are. But yeah, he proclaimed that.
Okay. So I feel like that. I mean, if she
And I
was
mean, like,
involved, it makes
I don't
me-
know if you've ever dated a frost giant in general.
I have not. No.
Yeah, they're just. I mean, it's pretty
Well,
hard.
so if
Magma, have you dated Frost Giant?
They weigh 8,000 pounds.
that is terrifying. So like I feel if Sheila's involved, his judgment is 100% clouded. So we could kind of play that against him.
Yeah. Like if we can even temporarily reason with him and ally with him, and just tell him that we have a great enemy that we need to take out and we need his help, and we would be forever in his debt, perhaps.
How do
He
we
would pretty much ignore you until he got there, and just
What
take
are-
your
so-
information and go with it.
So what do you think would happen if we told him that you were kidnapped by Thaddeus and we know where you were and we need his help to get you back?
Or what if you messaged him, Sheila, and said,
Oh
Hey.
yeah.
I need you?
He would lose his fucking mind.
saying if Sheila puts on a performance, that's probably gonna be a little
That'll-
bit show.
Yeah. Oh, Sheila's talking to him no matter what.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
not
even
gonna be-
saying a performance. Just be real. Just be like,
What
hey,
if he doesn't
I
do-
need you. You were right, and I need you.
I've been taken. Come help.
I like this idea.
I've seduced enough people. I know what
Well,
will work
let me
for a
just-
general person.
So,
let me just get a
You
little
dog.
bit of. Well, just let me, get a little bit breathy. Let me try this. Help me. Help me.
Help me. You are my
Uh,
last hope.
All right, we're gonna need to work on your sincerity for
Yeah.
one. But
That's as sincere as she gets.
that was maxed out.
Yeah.
help me.
Oh, Stordag, help.
Oh, please help me.
No, Sheila, you got to be like quivering. Like bottom lip needs to be moving.
Help me.
All right, we're gonna work on this, and
You were gonna work on this.
I'm going to take the help action to help you get better at your.
Okay. All right. So,
Yeah.
if I may, I suggest that we probably do all of this communicating at Loradas and Marutas. Because they have really good food and probably can help
True.
us.
They always feed us so well when we're there.
So is it okay if we do that?
I'm not good food. I'm never against that.
Just saying, it's probably a good idea.
Finn, you're muted.
So we're taking the ship there, or are we teleporting there, or what do you want to do?
Well, you're not that far off. You already have 2 weeks until both of your halves of the fleet get to
And
paradise.
and
Unless
I don't mean to metagame if this is metagame, but we realize that the ship is the only safe place that Thaddeus can't scry on us, right?
well, I mean, you are free to believe that if you will, but roll a history check.
Okay. Mm,
I vote that we take the ship over to the
Remember-
Rises because they'll hook us up with supplies too.
true.
You remember that there are a few places that it was kind of known that Thaddeus or nobody could scry, and the ship is definitely one of them.
Okay, so listen, as long as we're on the ship, I think we're safe from Thaddeus's prying eyes. It's just we need to be wary of what we do outside of the ship because we don't know when this motherfucker is going to scry on us.
I would
Just
really assume that he's unless maybe he lost steam, maybe he's not excited about us anymore. But I could have sworn he was like checking in us like every fucking day.
yeah, but at the same time, I mean, we've been at the bottom of the ocean for a month, and there's no possible way to scry on there.
True. All right, so we take the ship.
I think that's a good idea. The longer we're on the ship, the safer we are, in my opinion.
And going south is definitely going to be safer waters.
Yeah.
If he's scrying on us every day, what if one of us just waits at Balsac Cove, like we're spying on them, unaware that he's looking for us?
Oh shit. Finn, you're so clever sometimes, man. Usually most of the time, but goddamn, that's
Yeah,
I like
I
that's
like
clever.
the idea, but we got to figure out a way for him to start looking there.
We would have to
You guys
Blow
should.
shit up.
You guys every night, you guys gotta go there and and do it like fuck something up. Steal something. You guys gotta blow something up to steal something and
Booze.
that. Yeah,
listen.
thank you.
Oh,
Please.
the first first night we'll get you so much booze you won't be able to drink it in
The
one
ball
night.
sack booze
I
party
better
is what they'll
be
call
sailing
it.
this submarine straight. I wouldn't be able to know where I'm going. Don't lie to me.
They have a lot of booze, and we can
It's-
get it if we're invisible. You'll see. You'll see.
All right, so I like that because then that would probably make at least like probable cause, right?
True. But so I mean, if we're so how do we make it known enough that we're doing shit to them to for them to report it.
I think that's.
Should we blow something up and steal booze?
I think both.
Okay, so here's what we do, right?
Yes.
I know how to make people fucking mad.
Let's do it.
We appear on their deck, like so they can see us.
Okay.
We blow shit up.
Yep.
We teleport up to the cliffside where they can no longer see us.
Okay.
And then they will notify someone, and Thaddeus will start looking for us.
Okay, but before that, I'm gonna grab a bunch of crates of booze before we go.
Oh yeah, every day we can go in
And oh my god,
and grab something and bring it
Okay.
back to like we're gonna have to set up like a campsite
I
or
don't
something.
know. I'm just not thinking this. If you do it one day, they're probably gonna start panning out and looking for the ship. No. Maybe that'll be easier. We can pick them off one at a time.
Do you think that they travel 80 clicks east? I mean, that's relatively. It's not the closest. I mean, with only, well, because yeah, then they call neighboring people and they just start scouring the fucking ocean, probably.
Yeah, because I mean, then we're like really painting ourselves into a corner. Because
True.
look at the map. If we go to Loratus's and you guys do all this, we're gonna have the entire ocean on top of our head.
True. You're not wrong there.
So, but I guess we could try and escape through Octheon. So, like that could be like a escape.
Like a backup.
Yeah, like if shit gets too heated.
Okay.
What if we escape to Moyo?
I mean, we could also just dive down into the depths of the ocean since we're on a submarine boat.
We
Yeah,
could. We could just
but-
leave the ship at the bottom of the ocean.
But what if if we have the fleet, what if we just had him chase us in the fleet to Moyo and then have him fight the fucking Rocklaw?
Moyo is a landlocked city, so the Navy would be kind of lost.
Oh yeah, fair.
Maybe.
Well, I've never been there, so I don't know.
All right.
We have lots of options.
I
Are we
like.
just gonna start pissing him off? Is that like the first step, or are we going to Loratus first?
Listen, we should okay. How about let's travel to Lauratus's and then kind of discuss everything with him because he is one wise MFer.
And we don't want to put him at risk without
Without
telling him.
Yeah, so like let's go there first, discuss everything with him, see how he feels about the things, and we'll make a plan from there at Lauratus's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magmore, you're quite wise.
I
All things
This
considered.
is where now.
to
This
be
is
fair, this is the first time for me.
now. This is where because she's here. She's Phantasma's looking at you with her mouth gaping open. She's like,
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, I know. I know.
"That was incredibly smart.
I
Where
just
did it come from?"
I'm not sure. I think now that we're up on the sea and I can finally see the fucking sun again, I'm in my right mind.
Vitamin
Did
D.
Trisket shock your brain? A
He
little bit?
might have, dude. He's so cool. I only saw his head, but he's so cool.
All right, so let's take a break. While you guys hop into bed for a long rest and wake up with the boat straight headed to Erotis's. It's gonna be 3 or 4 days, depending on let's do it. Yep, it's gonna be 4 days. It's gonna be real shitty weather. But you guys are gonna be able to make it there. So we'll pick up as you guys are docking onto the beach head of Loratus's little like compound
Okay.
or mansion.
Sick. Hell yeah.
All right. We'll be back in like 5 minutes, everyone. We on? Hello and welcome back to
What
West
up?
Show's live stream. We are live.
Beer, 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 beer.
We are high stakes planning our way to Loratus's as you guys wash up on the icy shores of his castle, walking into the courtyard with his many a fruiting tree that seemingly are just like the courtyard is lush green grass. You guys are greeted with a very just it almost becoming like a little bit of like a homely feel of just this prehistoric scream from the gaggle of Loratus's children that then just like wave at you guys.
Hey, kids!
It's
You
okay.
miss
They're
us?
safe, but don't go near them.
Yeah.
This whole horde approaches. You look down, your pseudo dragon's nowhere to be found. He is like 200 feet above your head, invisible, and is like just trying to find a nice place to hide. So Mara Uta comes out dressed in this like really sort of like downplayed blue like gown with like these like gold cuffs. You're back.
Hey,
And
guys.
brought the ship this time.
I know it's a submarine now.
It's becoming. Usually, I hear you from
Go into
above.
the water.
It can't. What it is?
Isn't that crazy?
It's made of metal.
Isn't right? Yeah. Nocton's crazy with this stuff.
I am not crazy. It's science.
Oh my God! Yes.
That was perfect.
That
I'm
was perfect.
spot on.
Good. Well, either way, it's a lovely machine, whatever you want to call it. Please, can I offer you some? Just like, come in, please. I am babbling. She starts to like let you guys sort of like move with the wave of kids into the foyer and then up the stair. Or no, you have to go through the open hallway that's like goes underneath the two staircases that go up to the second level. You go through that, take a left to get to the kitchen. Because I'm assuming you guys want to eat because you guys look a little thin on my
Listen,
Well,
you guys always have the best food that I have ever had, so I wouldn't mind.
She, as you guys are walking, you can see one of the bangles on her wrist is glowing gold, like there's the golden radiant light. And she is like drawing these little scribe marks and glyphs into the air with her claw as they then like fade out into nothing. And you can just, as you walk and then get into the kitchen, because you have to walk through the kitchen to get to like the main dining area. You can already see that the pots and pans are flying, food's already on the stove, drinks are already being poured, silverware is being set.
This honestly, guys, this feels like home.
She stops and she just waves you guys to a nice little appetizer charcuterie board of all sorts of things onto the table. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Let me call Laura should be here. 1 second.
Hey, get that man in here. We got some stuff to talk about.
What stuff is that? And he just like sidesteps out of the doorway. Guys just all kind of came out of very sitcom style.
We would like to hear your opinion on some things.
and before we talk to you about this opinion, do you have any sort of anti-scrying set up in here?
That would be great.
Who do you think I am?
I know, I figured, but I just had to make sure because we can't talk about this stuff unless we cannot be scryed upon.
Listen,
You are absolutely safe under my.
For the first time in I think our lives, we're learning a little bit of caution, so we just had to ask.
Oh, well, be still my dragon heart. Oh, well, please let us do over it's my love. Can you put on some brisket? I've just been dying for
Brisket? Guys, did you hear that?
Massive pork just goes onto a nice huge grill, starts sizzling as you guys all can sit around the square table of Oratus and Maruta's. The large group of children are also picking food off of the table, stealing plates and toppling them over, and basically making a commotion until Maruta just has to thaumaturgy herself to enough. And then they all kind of stop, quiver, and then disappear into like the corners of the room as they normally do to try and like stay out of sight. But you do see little tails poking around pillars and out from around chairs and corners and whatnot. So Zoratus looks to the rest of you. All right. So got it. What is the news? Besides that incredibly gorgeous vehicle that's parked outside, and he just like side eyes knocked and he goes, "Thank you."
Do you I mean, if you want to go for a ride, it can go, beneath the ocean.
Well, it would be my, fun to. I've never ridden on such a vehicle before, so he's gonna roll a deception check.
Oh, that's right. You've never seen it, have
So
you?
is it contested?
Yeah.
So what do I roll?
Okay, so somebody will roll his deception, which is a plus 16.
Plus 16? Jesus Christ.
Marauta's insight is a plus 20.
I'll roll the 16.
Insight?
Oh, somebody else did.
Oh, I can do
No,
insight.
I rolled Maruta.
Okay.
I'll do the insight roll.
Do you think any bullshit gets
Oh,
past?
Jesus Christ.
No.
As you say that, you watch her just slowly turn her head and like look her husband up and down very very slowly. She licks her lips and just smiles. Oh, really? Well, maybe we could, go on together.
I mean, there's room for both.
I'm sure there is. Seems like a large vehicle.
It's great.
She's not breaking eye contact with Loratus, and he is trying his damnedest to maintain it. But his eyes are like shaky, and he's just like, absolutely. I would love to. But let's hear what they have to say, our guests. He just like nervously like cocks his head to you guys. Yeah, mate, everything's fucked. Pretty much. We got Thaddeus, who's basically all over the sea looking for, or just, I mean, his fleet is now just, I guess, massive. And we were trying to pick up some, maybe, we had a plan about Stordak. Sheila, you should probably say this.
Yeah, Sheila, let him. I'm curious to see what he thinks of this.
Marauta's eyes finally break from her husband to then look at Sheila and go, "Oh, yes. Please go on. What were you thinking?"
What was that look for the whole time?
Do you ask this out loud?
Yes.
It's just my love and adoration for my husband,
Oh, okay.
who would never lie.
Can I have a roll as deception check?
Go ahead.
How do I do that? Do I just roll deception or?
Yeah, you just roll it. You add your deception modifier.
Okay, let's see. Where is that?
Good luck.
I know. Well,
She's got one thing: using her mind.
damn it! Well, I mean, hey, you guys just must love each other.
We do, and
That's great.
we have a bond that can withstand the test of time.
Somehow I feel like you're being facetious, but I believe you.
This is just like nervously, and he's gonna subtle spell into Sheila's head. He goes, "Fucking save me."
So,
Oh shit.
so Stordak is crushing on me hard. And we thought maybe
Crushing
with
a
your
lot
guy,
of people hard lately.
yeah. So you know, and it's ultimately going to end up with like me getting crushed the hardest. So we were thinking maybe, you know, if I just sent like a breathy, like help me, I need saved message to Stordag, you know, he'd come for us. And he'd also
You
take
want to
Thaddeus
bring
out.
Stordak to you
To fight Thaddeus.
to fight Thaddeus.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you going to do this?
We're gonna tell them that they're getting married.
Well, I was saying just ask him for help to defeat Thaddeus.
Or like Thaddeus kidnapped Sheila and we need his help to get her back. Because he is a love-struck, extremely dangerous fool, apparently.
Has 3 legendary artifacts, and if he gets 2 more, he becomes a god.
And the thoughts on that is if they are not on his person at the time, which there's no way to tell if it is or isn't, if he's preoccupied with Thaddeus, we could take some of those artifacts.
That would, I believe. Could you please for 1 second? I'm gonna go grab some books so I
Sure.
can have some reference. Please eat, enjoy yourselves.
Oh, I'm just eating all
Uh,
of the in
so-
front of me.
Sir, while you're grabbing, do you have any books on pseudo dragons?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
sure,
please.
sure.
I saw the head of one. It's great.
Yeah, the one flying around that's creeping along the cupboards right now.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
cute.
he's here. Oh, okay. I thought he was coming in.
Don't scare him. He seems very skittish.
He is.
No. Okay.
Nothing. She walks out, and as she does, she will lightly graze the back of Loratus's like shoulders. Then they exchange one more look as she disappears for a hot minute. And as she leaves, you just hear ooh, just echo from around the entire room, and he goes, "No more flying." And they immediately shut up. Sheila, thank you. This seems very serious. So you're gonna lie. How are you're gonna need to cast sending?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've got that.
You do, but voice emanates from you.
Oh wait. Oh, true.
I'm gonna have to make up a sending. But
Is there a is there like a potion or something that I could take that it can be created where I can have Sheila's voice?
or I could just take the time and create a spell scroll of sending.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
There you go.
I don't think I have one on hand, but if you help me out of this mess with my loving wife, then it's
So-
yours.
What's the issue with your loving wife?
She knows I lied.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm just trying to. I need a buffer.
Do you want to come with us when we leave?
That would be worse.
Okay.
Yes, that would be worse. As Maruto walks in, and then puts the books down, goes,
Oh shit.
I hope it was fun, but just know I'm gonna have a ride in it without you. And she sticks her tongue out.
Oh shit.
She starts opening books. She goes, so, you, Sheila, you said that you wanted to try and convince him that you were like gonna get married off to Thaddeus.
Yeah, that's what everyone wants us to do.
Okay, so there is this thing. No, there is a chance he might not be in control. We talked about this.
Yeah, I communicated that to them. They didn't seem concerned.
She turns the book to you and she starts flipping through like these earmarked sections of old historical references of the great Frost Kings that came before, which are now sucked into to the crown. She goes, see, this one's good, this one's good. And then there's these. And she flips over to like the more like,
She was gonna
evil.
take Maruto's reading glasses and just start.
I can enlarge it once, and she enlarges the book to a double size. These ones are particularly evil, and unfortunately, they are probably still in there as well. So, who even knows if it's Stordak driving the ship right now? We should probably figure that out first.
I would agree.
Fair?
Fair.
Second, I think it would be better if you had one of the artifacts to fight him, because he is immensely powerful and he's the size of a house. But I think, oh, okay, all right, that's fine.
Think you could take out Thaddeus easily?
Ice giants aren't known for their naval fleets. So if Thaddeus is a sailor, then as long as he sticks to the water, I don't know. I don't see it working.
Well, so I mean, okay. So if you think Thaddeus would have,
You would have to convince Thaddeus to get on dry land with the man.
Well, the plan is to lure him to a cove.
yeah, they'll all be kind of trapped in a cove.
And corner them in with a fleet of our own.
Do you think that he has the ability to teleport?
Dordak?
No, Thaddeus.
Oh,
Do you think
probably.
do you think he has people around him that also have the abilities such as yourselves?
Well, I mean,
Shit,
Oh,
you're
trying
right.
to scry on us every day, so I would have to assume.
He's a dodgy bastard.
It's just
Definitely.
I worry about
You've got a good point.
what if this all works and
He
Sheila
gets away and we're stuck with the frost giant.
and yeah, he sticks there and then we're stuck fighting a massive army frost giant. Yeah, it's just
Maruto, why do you have to ruin everything?
well, what if you could I'm going to redirect the plan. What if you could guide him into a location where there's nothing.
Oh, okay. So, question: what if we? So we have a good amount of those crystals from the bottom of the ocean. What if we put them around the cove, and then essentially trapped him there so he couldn't teleport?
That's not what those crystals do.
Yeah, those crystals.
Or is that specifically for scrying?
That's just scrying.
Oh, okay, okay, never mind.
Yeah, teleportation is still completely valid. The only thing that was non-teleportation was the very specific machines built for Finn.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, so I see what you're trying to do. Sorry, that was Phantasma. I see what you're trying to do. You want to lure him out and come to you. I get that. Don't know. Do you know how big his fleet is?
Dordax or the other?
Either. I mean,
Soldak doesn't have a fleet as far as we know.
no, he just travels around with like 12 frost giants.
Right, and then Thaddeus has like what 30 confirmed ship, 25 to 30 confirmed ships, and then we don't know about the unconfirmed.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Well, that is massive.
But I mean, a ship is something that would be easily taken out by one single frost giant.
Also true.
Yeah, a frost giant almost is just the size of the ship.
So how the hell big is a frost giant ship?
They don't usually have them.
Oh, okay.
They're usually land creatures. Like,
Oh shit. Okay.
I actually don't know. Here, hold on. Let's. If she gets a natural on her history check, no, I can't think of any frost giants that have ever tried to sail or create a boat large enough to be able to hold even one of them.
Okay.
It would have to be very, very large,
For sure.
but
Insane.
not entirely impossible.
No, you just need the resources and time for it.
So, how do you provoke him? I'm sure you could just do what you guys normally do.
Oh, we can provoke him, no problem.
We could provoke him in any number of ways.
Hmm.
That's actually my specialty is provoking people.
Yeah, we're good. We are surprisingly good at provoking pretty
And
much anyone we come across.
Do you know the entirety of Gnosi also thinks I'm a terrorist? Or thought
Not,
I was a terrorist?
not true.
what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did. Because
Terrorists?
I mean, I blew up a couple
What did
buildings,
you
but
guys do?
Some stuff.
Ben, you
I
did
I
not.
didn't actually blow up the buildings. I was just in the buildings when they blow up,
And he got the blame for it.
and I got blamed for it. But I'm good at pissing people off, so as you can see by people trying to blow up 2 buildings with me in them.
Correct. We've
You
pissed some people off.
Well, um, I don't think that you guys do it maliciously.
Sure, yeah, definitely
Not-
not.
At least not from what I can tell. And if you do it maliciously, it's to probably do bad people.
Also,
There you go. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that one.
I do
Like
trust you guys.
we are rather malicious towards pirates, I will have to say.
I mean, we kind of are
You
pirates, but
yourself-
We're 100% pirates. We're just
You're pirate killers.
yeah. We're pirate bounty hunters.
are we?
That's just
I'm just gonna call it that so I can feel better about myself.
so I can distinguish myself from the black fog.
We're like anti-pirates.
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't
But,
that what a privateer is?
Yeah,
That-
we're privateers. Excuse
That's what
me.
made me think fake pirates, it would be infiltrated. What if you guys disguised yourselves and then like said you were signing up and then joined the Black Fog and then like maybe you could learn. I don't know. I'm just thinking because
My
like
God, what if we joined Thaddeus's crew and he just doesn't but like does he minus well does he know what we look like?
he if he's scrying on you, then yes.
Right. Okay.
But if we're on his ship, he can't scry on us
It's true.
Oh my
because
God.
we can't scry on his ship. However, I think trying to infiltrate Thaddeus's crew would take much longer than the amount of time that we actually have.
That's true.
Also true.
Because I could definitely do that. It would just take me probably several months.
What is he even doing? Do you know like is there like
We have no idea.
Essentially looking for us. We just have been missing for a month. So I'm sure he's
if you're missing it for a month, do you think he's still looking for you?
well if we, fireball his cove, he will definitely
Oh,
Which we almost did, but
I was
we were very close.
right there.
But
There
boom
was
and
a
zoom,
gun-
baby.
There was gunpowder and everything.
hold on. Sorry, guys. There's loud beeping.
Hold on, I'll flip it so we don't have to do. Alright, stream, we will be right back.
BRB technical
Beer, beer.
And welcome back. All right. Where do we leave off? Mara Uta talking about.
Making plans, doing
Yeah.
plans.
So, latest and greatest. What have you guys got cooked up?
I mean, it's really just coming down to whether store deck is a good or bad idea.
Yeah. Well, do you want to just? I mean, talking to him might shed light on who's at least at the wheel.
I feel like the best person to talk to him though is Sheila.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so make that scroll of scrying. So
Yeah, no, actually, I would, I'm gonna do that right now because
That would
I
be
started.
fantastic.
It would take a while. And he like shakily grabs his tea and he like floats it on his mage hand because he's a fucking wizard, obviously. And then he disappears up like in going into a study to then start crafting. It will only take him about an hour or two, depending on how sloppy he wants to get with his penmanship. But Maruta is still here entertaining you guys. Have you figured out what you're going to say?
Sheila.
Stordak, I like know it's been many years. And you probably are, really surprised to hear this, but I need you more than anything now. This guy Thaddeus, he's like trying to marry me very much right now, and it is not gonna work out because store daddy, you are store daddy. So come meet me, and then I'm gonna look to fend for location information.
Just be like, come save me at the cove.
Oh, you know what? Don't like he might know that you're fucking with him if you say like, oh, you're the only one for me. Say something like, I only want to get married to one person, and he's not the one person that I want to marry, and I'm not ready to marry anybody yet. But I don't want to marry him because then that'll be it.
Will you help me?
I'll never be able to marry anyone again.
I'd like that.
That might be more like.
Does it have the zest
convincing?
and the sexual appeal of Sheila?
But-
She looks at herself in a mirror.
Well, yes,
Before
it
you send
does.
any
It does actually.
And before you send any messages, I'm blessing you. So
Sheila thinks about it for a second.
I think
And
maybe
puts-
you could do away with the whole store daddy. I think
That was the only part I thought should stay.
No.
that's
See, girl knows.
Girl,
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hi, I'm Julia.
Really nice to meet you. How did you shack up with these guys?
oh well.
They found me under the ocean.
Yeah, they're at she was at the Lost City.
What were you doing down there?
Living my life, and then I died, and then I found this group. That really
Okay.
truncates it a lot. So
What
I got
was
mixed up with them, and
was
You
it-
like us, leave us.
What
They
was
got-
a gnome doing at the bottom of the ocean?
I wasn't always like this. She looks down at her feet. I used to be
Like
water.
us.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I'm blanking on the name of the water elves. What are they
Sea
called?
elves.
Sea elves. Yeah. That's it? Oh, I don't know why I thought there was something else.
wait.
There's sea elves,
used to be
tritons.
the elf, and now you're a gnome. How does that work? I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, me neither, to be honest. I was the sea elf, and then I died. And
Oh.
then I woke up and I was a gnome. So there's a lot of fuzzy part in there.
Yeah, it's legit. It checks out.
It's a back burner thing right now. It seems like there's more important
Now that I
things,
think
but
about it, it makes
There
sense.
are there is that part of resurrection where sometimes you take on a new form. So this could just be it.
that would make sense. I mean, apparently no one brought me back. So that's the real question mark is
So then what's
Yeah, none of us have the ability to had the ability to resurrect anyone at the time.
I just need a diamond.
that is curious. I would, if you don't mind, while they're doing their little studying, I'd like to maybe do little tests.
she just sticks her arm out like, yeah, fuck, go for it. I don't know.
Okay, not now, not Julie. Please. let's. Is there any? Are you guys full? Is there anything else you want to eat?
I don't know.
No,
You're free
but
to take a plate up there, up with you. But
Are you hungry? I can't see him.
nothing. There's way too much stimulation in this current building.
What it
Okay,
really
so
sounds like is we need to go for a submarine ride.
yeah, we should. But you guys can get up. She gathers her books, and then she heads towards going back to the foyer and then back up the stairs. You guys are following along with a nice long trail of dragonborn children behind you. You walk up to the large, it looks like it may be partially new, or there's been an addition to it, or maybe like a wall's been knocked out, but it just seems like it's a little bit larger than it was before. And the layout's different. There's a large rectangular coffee table in the dead center, surrounded by all these nice fluffy chairs. They have a little tiny bar set up on the backside with a little glasses, ales, clear liquids, dark liquids. On the opposite side, it looks like they have a large large bookshelves that look like they go almost disappear into the ceiling. Going off to the left, that's where the scrying table is. But as you guys enter the room, Maritsu goes, "Welcome to the new study. We rearranged it because we were having so many lovely guests. But please sit. My husband should just be finishing up. Let me go check on him." You guys can all muck about this large study. Heavy Neck runs straight to the booze and pours himself a literal to the rim cup of dark liquor, and he just gulps half of it down. It's just like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun." As he sits down in a nice, comfy, fluffy, fabric, completely beanbag chair. The rest of you can sit down, and Loradis comes in with his little reading glasses tipped on the brim of his nostrils. As he sits, he looks like he has 2 or 3 scrolls that have been rolled up. He sits down with his spell book, opens the spell book, and then lays out the 3s. He's like, "I was actually able to make 3. So you have 3 messages that you can send with these."
Oh shit.
They are I made the activation phrase fun for you. It's well, what would you like your activation phrase to be in Draconic? Because I was gonna do something like, "Okay, girl, let's make a call."
hot sauce.
Hot sauce. So he finishes the top with
That's my 800 call sign number.
1-800 hot sauce.
Yeah.
the activation phrase is now hot sauce. But once you say that, then mutter your phrase, and then at the end of it, say who you're sending it to. Or no, you should say it first. Hot sauce, the name of who you're sending it to, and then your message. Okay.
Got it.
Are you going to do it now? I'd like to see this.
Yeah. Sheila's can go 1-800 hot sauce. Store that.
Okay. What do you say?
Store that. It's me, Sheila. I know it's been a minute, but I really need you right now. I'm also saying all this in giant right now.
Okay.
So no one actually really knows that I'm articulating it like this, hopefully.
It sounds like Russian mixed with rock.
Valley
Yelling.
Girl.
Well, I was gonna say Russian mixed with rocks grinding against each other, but yeah, Valley Girl.
So I need you now more than ever. and it's always been you. And I can't be marrying this guy, Thaddeus. He's a shithead pirate. Definitely not our type. Get it? Come save me. XOXO, she babe.
Okay, okay.
These are all ways that frost giants and Gratisloxians and flirt down there. That's all sanctioned language.
So can you roll me a persuasion check? Or actually deception. That's what this is. You're lying. So roll a deception check for me.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay, hold on. I had someplace for Stordak.
With advantage because we did the help action, or I did the help action to help her,
Yeah, you guys did
It's
all
also
that.
supposed to be blessed, right?
and she's also
Yeah.
blessed.
Yeah, dude, come on. I didn't think 4 was it.
What's my blast do? That's a 17.
Add a
There we go.
d4. Or
Plus 4.
Oh, that's a 20.
Good for you. He doesn't have insight. He does have it's wisdom, right? It's a plus
yeah,
4.
it'd be wisdom.
All right, so it's 21 for you. Yeah, this has to be really good. Oh man.
Shot!
Yeah.
Okay. I got something for this. Okay.
But wait, is his insight intact right now?
Wait, I
Is
know
he
exactly how I
impaired?
want to play this.
Okay.
So, Sheila, after you finish your second mention, there's a fairly long pause until you hear Sheila. Is that you? Where are you? Where? Sorry, Stordak is no longer here. You're speaking with Okra. Now, if you want your little Stordak back, come and find me. You send your second message. Hold on, I have to pull up the White Wind map. What was the shoot? What were those 2 cities in the middle? Do you remember what?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
It's been a minute. It's been like a year.
Yeah, I should have pulled this up, but what? Come on, White Wind. Okay, got it. Loading. I didn't draw this. Find me at the Twin Cities. For Seta and Myrrh. And that's it.
Well, guys, that was Stornak's dad. He wants to meet with us, obviously.
Was that Stordak done?
I forget.
Roll a intelligence check.
I have plenty of those. I was at 13.
Sheila just gives us wrong information.
You gotta let it roll, man. This is gonna be great.
Oh yeah, that's Stordak's dad.
Yeah, totally forget now. It's also been many years for me, so guys, bear with it. Anyways, they want us to go down back in the White Winds, meet them in between. You guys down?
Wait, we gotta go to White Wind?
So they said meet us there.
What if we just ghost them?
There's a whole bunch of other people we're supposed to meet in
God,
a very
I know.
short amount of time.
Sorry,
I know,
guys.
there's a lot of It's a lot of conflicting priorities, so I didn't think we'd go either.
So it was Stordak's dad.
So is he not in charge anymore?
Stork's never been in charge.
Has he always been
Wait, if
daddy's
you
little
cast,
boy?
I have a vague understanding of how sending works. If you cast sending to Stordak, how did his dad pick up?
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense, Sheila.
I don't make spells, I just use them.
What
Loratus, are you sure you like? I mean,
was there,
sorry, of course you're sure. My
was
bad.
there any name? Was there any name that was said? Who,
Rock?
who Orok?
Yeah.
She just
Oh
starts.
God, could this be one of the crown people talking?
She's just sitting there, like she's just thumbing through the book, just like no, 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 and then stops. Oh boy. She then turns the book around to like show where it's like a artist depiction of the size of King Ukra, and it's of a literal mountain, and he is like towering above it. The legends are is that he was able to gather the artifacts by himself and then use those artifacts to then conquer all of Whitewind until eventually he was defeated, and then upon his upon his defeat, the artifacts were then scattered across the world. But he specifically, like went after and wanted to control all of Whitewind.
How did they defeat him? Or is that part left out?
Friendship.
Cool. Helpful.
I'm just
Thanks,
kidding.
book.
Always
I'm just
friendship. Like
kidding.
what the fuck?
No, he was defeated by like a standing army and obviously like a number of heroic individuals, but like it's the story is still kind of like a vague like lore kind of myth, not a myth. It's just like a
And you,
folklore.
and you wonder why we let their fairy tales down below. Alright, yeah, that's cool. Standing army, heroes. Good. This'll be fun.
So,
Anybody know any heroes?
was there anybody else? Sorry, Sheila. Was there any other names?
That was the only one.
What if you talk to it again? Talk to him again and see if the same person comes back.
Sure. Hot sauce store daddy. Hey, I know that you're looking for me, and I know I'm on your mind. So, what's going on? I really need your help right now. Hit me back with that reply, Sheila, babe. Oh, and all sorts of emojis. Explicit emojis.
Hold on.
Winky face.
like
heart.
like drool mouth gag face peach peach.
Face.
Okay, that's not high enough. All right, so it's not a new name, like no one else takes over the crown, but as you wait for the response, eventually into your ears, you're I'm sorry. I, I I can't. I'm trying to fight. So annoying. Don't make me come and find you now. And that's it. Oh, sorry. He would have ended with Sheila. Like, don't make me come and find you now, Sheila. And then that's the end.
You won't pussy.
So
Go.
him plus more voices. He seemed really kind of distressed it was kind of sad since he was such a stallion back in the day.
Well, maybe that's good for us.
I think it might be good for us, but depending on who's controlling his head right now, it might be super shitty because he was just kind of a brute. Some of these guys were actually good at combat.
That's reassuring. Would you like to keep this book? You can study it. Maybe you can find something else that I missed.
Oh yeah, for sure. Obviously, my lineage of frost giants has been off, so I need to like rebrush up again.
She subtly casts message. She goes, Sheila, can you read?
Yeah, of course I can read.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure because you're a barbarian. That trope exists. All right, cool.
You'd need like
She
an intelligence of like a 6, I think.
I have a plus. I have a +0
Yeah,
intelligence.
you're
So.
fine.
Do
That's
you?
That's average.
average.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she hands the book over. It is just the like a massive volume and collection of like giant and like all giant lore and folklore. Um, okay, that's all of the spell scrolls.
Who is it written by?
God. Um, Frickland. Long neck.
Okay.
Oh, I've read
Frick-
some of his stuff before. He's pretty good.
Frickland J long neck.
He's quite the historian, I've heard.
Oh,
His name's actually kind of everywhere. That gnomes tend to get around.
All right, so Stodak's off the table.
As of right now, maybe.
No chance of luring him to fight Thaddeus.
Sheila.
That would save us a lot of manpower.
Krew.
I think the only way we can get him there is either got to piss off someone in his head or he's got to get into control. And I can't guarantee any of that. Well, I guess I can guarantee getting someone pissed off. I'm pretty good at that.
Could you just piss off the both of them? And
Yeah, I could just do that too.
then just bring them both to yours, and then just like bamf.
Well, if I just say, "Hey, Thaddeus and I are definitely doing it, and I'm done with you, but here's my location. Come check it." Maybe that might like convince him.
Well, I mean, wasn't the one thing we had going for us that Stordak really likes Sheila? So if Stordak's not in control, doesn't that kind of throw the whole wrench in everything? Because once he gets there, he's just gonna kill everyone. Us, them.
That would be the idea.
But like,
Well,
What if we convince Stordak that Thaddeus with us, and then lure Thaddeus, and then try and get him to like offload that kind of anger?
I just feel like if we get one of these fucking giants or several of these giants to come and fuck up several of these ships, we don't even have to be there. We just have to direct them there.
Yeah.
So if we just said like, "Hey, she was
Hey, Sheila's here.
in line with them, but against her will, maybe they just destroy a bunch of ships for us."
Would help.
Yeah, I
Eh,
think
Any fewer ships we have to fight is
It's big.
several lives, so we're gonna save for later.
I agree.
Because make no mistake, a lot of people will die on our side and theirs. Hopefully, all of them on theirs, but a lot on ours as well.
True.
But if we could try and mitigate that with like a boss giant or two,
Or 12.
that would be ideal. Honey, go make like 6 more. Sheila, you should keep peppering this guy. see if maybe you can like get more information out of him, or maybe like the more he hears you, the more he can like beat the Ukra. You know,
Yeah.
so she'll make you up like 4. So you get 4 more sending scrolls. That will take the better part of the night. So you guys are welcome to stay here and bunk in the castle. If you
We
guys are cool with that.
We should, however, start the journey back to our point of where to our meetup point.
Oh, come on, stay the night at
I
least.
was
What?
just say
Okay,
it's what, how long is it from? It's only a week from where we are to there, right?
No, it's probably 2 weeks now. From like if you like from where you are because you sailed further south and you lost a couple days,
so now we're gonna be late to our own meeting.
a little bit.
All right, well, we should at least let the ship get going, and then we can just join the ship later.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't do that in the first place. That was bad planning on our part.
Yeah, because we could always just go back to the ship. But I wanted to go to Loranas.
Well, send Tolland.
I am not trusting him with the fucking ship. That shaky hand motherfucker, no way.
All right, so Tolland and Nocturne.
All right, that's fine. I can trust Nocta and we'll keep him in line.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Well, they need to go full speed because we need to be there like 3 days before we're gonna get there.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question. What powers the ship? Like a sailboat, it was the wind. Like,
Magic?
where's Nocton getting this fuel from?
Some kind of arcane engine. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I'm blown away. It just seems like, well, it's magic, basically, with physical ship.
It's science,
It's
apparently.
yeah. All right. Well, so Heavy Neck will run out, yell to the Talland and Nocton to get them, and the ship will start making its way out. While the rest of you,
You all need to gun it.
I will try, but I will not break the ship just to make good time.
Yeah, whatever. Get there in time.
All right.
When we said we're gonna be there. We
Uh,
tell everyone to meet up, and then they all get there, and we're not fucking there. They're all gonna fucking leave again, and then they're not gonna come back when we try to call them again.
Nocton just holds up his finger. Could we not just send another message and say that we're late?
We could.
Yeah, but they're already on their way.
Couldn't we lie and say that we had to run around?
Yeah, true. All right. Yeah. So somebody do that, please.
I am already on it, and she's like, Phantasma's pulling sparrows out of her hair.
It's never not going to be unsettling.
They don't live in there; they just come out from there.
It's really, yeah. I know. I'm aware.
All right, so she lets some messages fly. The rest of you can bed down in some lovely, just disgustingly good, like comfy beds. Like these bunks, like it's gonna be a shame that you have to crawl out of these in the morning. But we will leave you guys tonight with like underneath the starry lights at Loratus's castle, snoozing away. Being bothered by dragonborn children sneaking in and asking for like you guys to like tell them stories about what you've been doing. And we're talking until like 1 a.m. for some of you, but Heavy Neck passes out trying to tell a story about how he won a race. But the rest of you can enjoy the evening as you will, and we will pick up next time with you guys meeting up with the fleets right outside the Birds of Paradise.
Yeah.
Ooh, super exciting.
next week, same time, same place. Thank you for watching us, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yee.